Hey up guys, it's Farmer Dave from Cannon Hall Farm. We're going to have a look at Orchid and Young Will and let's see how they're getting on. Come on. You can see the lambing shed is looking a lot quieter. We've got a few triplets, a few quads. There's a couple of triplets left to give birth, but we're nearly there now. These sheep will be going out into the field in about a day and a half. We're just let them get a little bit stronger before they go out. It's just better for the health really, but the weather couldn't be any better. This sunshine is brilliant for putting lambs out. Anyway, we're here to look at Orchid. There she is. Young William's asleep. I've got to say, Orchid is looking in great condition. She goes out every day for a little gallop round the paddock with young William as well. We're going to have to start getting a halter on William because he's just getting a little bit mischievous. Let's go and see Rob and have a chat.
Well, I think of all the projects that we've ever taken on, this was the one that we wanted to work, wasn't it?
Well, and it was the most tense for me.
Yeah.
I was like fretting a little bit.
Yeah.
When she was actually giving birth, I was really concerned. The adrenaline was pumping. It was quite exciting and worrying at the same time.
Yeah, I think it was the culmination of 2 or 3 weeks where really I hadn't had a proper night's sleep because I kept setting my alarm 2 hours. David had set his on the evens and I'd set mine on the odds. So every hour we were checking the CCTV to make sure that we didn't miss the big moment. We knew that when it happened there may be a chance she'd need some assistance and we wanted to be there to help her. I think the show really looked phenomenal. You know, we're blown away with it. To say that we've just had to cobble it together, haven't we? Between us and the producers and the editors. I think they've done an amazing job.
They have, yeah. I mean, we haven't got the set here this year, and it's but
it's rough
still,
and ready.
It's still a good show.
Yeah,
it's still a good show and one to be proud of.
And probably a little bit more raw and real as a result because we're filming it as it's happening. There's nothing set up. There's nothing staged. It's basically pick up your iPhone and film. And
sometimes it's difficult.
Yeah, and Richard's been in, Brother Richard did an amazing job to help us. Obviously you yourself, Dale, you've been filming loads. We've been zipping it off to them to look at. They've picked out the bits they like, they've edited it, and they've made it look professional, and yeah, we're happy with it. I think when we see something like this, young Will there, filling up with milk, and she milks like a cow. She's an amazing mother. She's so attentive, she's so aware, she's always looking out for danger, she's looking after him. It's just heartwarming. It's the culmination of a year's hard worrying, and that's what we've done. We've worried all year, and this is the result, and it was well worth it.
You've got to remember though, Rob, we did have a bit of trouble getting him to drink off Mum. He was such a heavy fall,
He was.
and his legs weren't that strong.
His legs were like bananas when they were first born.
They were, so we had a little bit of a worry, but you know, bit of professional advice, we took it and everything turned out right.
And I really like the fact his legs are straightening out. When he was first born he looked like an antique table. Now he's looking like the sleek thoroughbred that we know he is. He's a cheeky chap. You've to watch yourself. He's prone to nipping you a bit now, and he's going to need some firm guidance on that. He's going to need to know who's boss. He's going to need to know his boundaries, and he's going to be a big animal. He's going to weigh a ton, and he needs to respect us as much as we respect him.
It's been really disappointing that customers can't come and actually see him in person, but because of Rob's lives, you know, people have been able to appreciate him growing up, and what a fine stallion he is as well.
Right, last episode of Springtime on the Farm tonight, Channel 5, 8 o'clock. We really need you to share this. We want the biggest audience figure possible. We want 2 million viewers if we can.
I want to knock Channel 4 out of the park. Come on.
Here then, Dave.
Don't forget to share and like.